Hello all, welcome to another series of Transportation Engineering Highway Alignment. The topic today discussed is Highway Alignment. I am Dr. Sai Sahitya, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Civil Engineering, VJEC JYOTHI Institute of Engineering and Technology, Hyderabad. Okay, welcome back to Highway Alignment topic in Transportation Engineering. Let's move on. What is highway alignment? What are the factors affecting the highway alignment? Everything will be discussed in this video lecture. Highway alignment. See, first I want to discuss the definition of highway alignment. Like the position or the layout of the center line of the highway on the ground is called the alignment. See, first if we want to construct a road, what we have to understand is we require a path, we require an origin, we require a destination, we require a path for traveling from one origin to the another destination. See, when we require a path, what we have to see, first we will draw an imaginary line. We will draw an imaginary line. Before construction of the road, I am speaking, like we have to draw an imaginary line. This position or layout of the center line, we have to draw a center line. With respect to that reference line or imaginary line, whatever we call, from one origin to the destination, we will construct the road. This imaginary line or reference line, which is also called as center line, the position of this, it is called as highway alignment. What it is called? Highway alignment. Alignment is nothing but the reference line or a path. To be very simple, it is a path. It is a path of origin and destination to travel from one origin to the destination. This proper alignment should ensure minimum fuel consumption with zero compromise on road safety at the same time. The major agenda for this highway alignment, for deciding this highway alignment, will be like more safety. Yes, zero compromise on road safety and minimum fuel consumption, and it should be very economical. Economical in construction also, and in operation, in maintenance, everything it should be economical. First, safety, economic, and it should not have any environmental concerns. This is about the highway alignment. Okay, generally straight roads offer minimum travel distance and lesser fuel consumption, but increases the driver's urge to travel at higher speed and reduces the attention or focus due to minimum turning. Thus, it can reduce the road safety aspect. What this point is nothing but, if we have more straight roads, there will be attention of the drivers will be reduced. A new road should be aligned very carefully, as improper alignment would result in one or more of the following disadvantages. If there is no proper alignment, or if there is improper alignment, what will happen? First one, increase in construction cost. Okay, increase in construction cost will happen because of the improper alignment. The construction, while constructing, we need to use more material and all those. And increase in maintenance cost. After construction, there will be problems. Okay, when we are maintaining, there will be problems. So maintenance cost will be increased. Increase in vehicle operation cost. If there are so much of potholes, so much of undulations on the road, what will happen? The vehicle will get easily damaged. So the vehicle operation cost will increase. Next, increase in accident rate. The safety is the major aspect, as we all know in roads. The accident rate will be increased. So because of the improper alignment, all these things will happen. Once the road is aligned and constructed, it is not easy to change the alignment. We all know that once the path is decided and once the road is constructed, we cannot change. It is not easy to change the alignment due to increase in cost of adjoining land and construction of costly structures by the roadside. Because roadside we have so many constructions, and that cannot be changed. Once the highway is constructed, we cannot change the alignment of the road. So before itself, we have to consider all the points, factors, and then go for the construction of the highway alignment. Next, here we can see there are two types of highway alignments. One is horizontal alignment, the other one is vertical alignment. Horizontal alignment, it is nothing but the change of direction of travel. When we are traveling in horizontal direction, the change or deviation of the travel is known as horizontal alignment. The other one is vertical alignment. Includes vertical curves and gradient on the ground. It includes vertical curves and gradient on the ground. Gradient is nothing but the slope. Gradient is nothing but the, what we call it as, slope. In transportation language, it is called as gradient. When we want to raise and fall on a particular road, or we want to reach some elevation, or we want to get down an elevation, we use vertical alignment. When we want to change the direction of our travel, we use horizontal alignment. Hope you all understood the difference between horizontal alignment and vertical alignment. Horizontal alignment is nothing but the deviation in the direction of the travel. Vertical alignment, it includes when we want to raise or fall, or when we want to get on to any elevation, we will use vertical alignment. Okay. Next, what are the requirements of a highway alignment? As I have told, improper alignment will cause so many problems, like we have discussed in the first slide. Then what are the requirements of proper highway alignment? It should have shortest path. The words highlighted in red can be seen. It should have shortest path. The alignment must be easy to construct. Yes, and maintain also, easy to construct, and it should be safe as we have discussed, and it should be economical. These are the 4 important requirements for any construction of road or any building. For any construction of road, it should have shortest path. It should be easy to construct, and it should be safe in case of designing a horizontal and vertical curves, and it should be economical during construction. The money matter also is important. Next, what are the factors affecting the highway alignment? This is the most important thing we have to consider. What factors we should understand or see while deciding the highway alignment? First point where I would like to discuss on obligatory points. Next, traffic. Next, geometric design. The other one is economy. The other one is special considerations for hill roads. If it is a hill road, we will go with this point. Otherwise, normally we will go with 4 points like obligatory points, traffic, geometric design, and economy. Next, what are the obligatory points? Each of them we'll see. Obligatory points are the locations which are of utmost importance and decide whether the alignment should pass through it or not. See, in general, when we speak, there are some points where the road construction should pass. There are some points where the road construction should not pass. Okay. We cannot divert the road construction sometimes, or we cannot remove some monuments and construct our road in that path, right? So these are the control points governing the highway alignment. From one origin to one destination, if we want to move from one origin to the other destination, there may be so many obstacles in between. So that obstacles will decide, those are called as obligatory points. That obligatory points will decide the way of our highway alignment sometimes. These points are classified into 2 categories. Points through which it should pass. Bridge sites, mountains, intermediate town, it should pass. We have to create a way from them. Points through which it should not pass. See, religious places, very costly structures, lakes, we cannot construct the roads in between them, right? In between them. Hope you understood the concept of obligatory points. Obligatory points are nothing but the points through which a highway should pass, which should not pass. That is important. Which it can pass. It can pass through bridges, mountains, intermediate town. We can provide a way. Whereas it is from religious places or very costly structures, lakes, etc., we should not, our highway alignment should not pass. So this is the most important point which we have to think before deciding highway alignment. Second one is the traffic. See, when there is no traffic, there is no need for highway there. So first we have to conduct the highway alignment. It should suit the traffic requirements. See, in a village, if we go and construct a national highway, it has no use, right? We need to construct a village road or a other district road there. We cannot construct a highway there. So the alignment should suit the traffic requirements based on the origin destination of the area. The desired line should be drawn. We have to first take a survey, get the data, and then go for the alignment. It should be drawn keeping in view the desired lines, traffic flow pattern, etc. Next, geometric design. Geometric design such as factors such as gradient, radius of the curve, side distance also govern the alignment of the highway. See, if a location is very in a proper higher elevation, we should decide how much vertical slope should be there, how much radius should be there. Everything we have to decide before construction of the highway alignment. Then economy. The alignment also, most important factor of this alignment is like economy. The alignment should be which is finalized should be economical. All the 3 costs, construction, maintenance and operating costs should be minimum. All the 3 costs should be minimum. The construction cost can be decreased much if it is possible to maintain a balance between cutting and filling. Cutting and filling the earthwork is the most important while constructing the highway. Also try to avoid very high embankments and very deep cutting so that more cost will be there. Next, other considerations which are affecting the highway alignment are like drainage considerations, political factors, monotony, hydrological, water cycle, everything. Provision of proper drainage facilities is very important for the highway construction, which we have to look into it before deciding the highway alignment itself. All these things should be considered. Next, if it is a hill road, when we are coming to a hill road, special consideration for hilly areas. Requirements are slightly different from aligning through a flat terrain. For efficient and safe operation of vehicles through a hilly terrain, special care should be taken. We all know hilly roads and we have to take more care. The stability of the slopes. Okay, main in hilly areas we have stability. We need to understand the stability of the slopes. The road should be aligned to the side of the hill so that it's stable and away from the landslides. Landslides should not happen. Hillside drainage is also very important. Vertical drainage, horizontal drainage, everything should be taken care. Special geometric standards different from those of flat terrain. Flat terrain has different geometric standards and hill terrain has different geometric standards. So all those should be followed. Then ineffective rise or fall. Steep slopes or very much valleys should not be constructed because there will be a issue of safety. This is about the factors affecting the highway construction or highway alignment. When we are deciding the highway alignment, all these factors should be considered. Next, what are the engineering surveys? Location of highway alignment is done after carrying out of survey. How to decide this highway alignment? See, we have to consider those factors like obligatory points, traffic, everything should be considered. But how to take the decision on this? Engineering surveys. Engineering surveys are done to take the decision on highway alignment. What are the engineering surveys? First one is map study, reconnaissance surveys, preliminary surveys, and the last one is final location and detailed surveys. Okay, all these stages should be done for deciding the highway alignment. First one is map study. If you can see this figure, we have a origin, we have a destination. By looking into the map, we have to understand the path, what are there in between, what are not there in between, how to decide the path. Everything should be understood from the map first. This is the first stage of our decision taking of highway alignment. If a topographic map of area is available, it is possible to suggest the likely routes of the road. Main features like rivers, hills, valleys, etc. are shown in the topographic maps. Okay, and this also in the map we can have, it will identify several possible alternate routes also we can see. Not only one route, two routes also. See, for example, if we select one origin to the destination in Google Maps also, maps will be showing 2 to 3 ways for us. So map will show us 2 to 3 destinations, 2 to 3 ways, right? Next, probable alignment from map details we can see like avoiding valleys, ponds or lakes. Okay, crossing hills or mountains through passes, bridge site identification, avoiding river bends, alternate routes considering the ruling gradient. Next, after the map study, we have to go for reconnaissance survey. Reconnaissance survey is nothing but the engineers visit site to inspect general characteristics. In the second stage, what we have to do is the engineer will visit the site and will get the reports from there. What reports he will get? He will get the details which are not available in the map. That is important. See, if we can see unavailable map details are noted. Okay, already the details in the first stage we have noted map details. Okay, in reconnaissance survey, after going to the field visit site here. Okay, after going to the site, what he will do? He will note the field survey party inspects proposed alternative routes, simple tools used for rapid data collection, and most importantly, he will collect all the details from the field which are unavailable in the map. That is important. Details like valleys, ponds, lakes, hills, gradients, cross drainage structures, soil type, sources of material. Soil type data will not be there in the map, right? Cross drainage structures will not be there. So such data will be collected. Sources of materials, water, quarry locations, everything he will collect in the reconnaissance survey. In the third stage, we will go for a preliminary survey. Preliminary survey alternate alignments and collect necessary data. Compare proposals based on alignment requirements. Okay, we in this stage we will decide different alignments, alternative alignments, and collect all the necessary data, and we will decide one best alternative among all the alternatives. See, one origin to the one destination, one origin, one destination. We have different routes, right? Like this. So for suppose all the 4 routes are like this. Okay, there may be 4 or 5 different alternative routes. Okay, we will decide the best alternative among these in this stage. By connecting all the necessary data, we will compare proposals, all proposals, main economy, everything we will consider and decide the best alternative. Okay, in this stage. In the next one, we will go with the survey methods like convention approach, using advanced equipment. All these are done in the preliminary survey. Okay. Next, final location and detailed survey is the last one. The alignment finalized at the design office after the preliminary survey is to be first located on the field. First, we have to go and draw the center line. Next, detailed survey should be carried out for collecting the information necessary for preparation of plans and construction details for the highway project. Here first one is location. We have to finalize the location. Center line of the road should be finalized in drawings to be transferred on the ground. That should be using a transit trailer, whatever equipment we may use. Now we are using practically more advanced equipments to finalize the location. Next, detailed survey, temporary benchmarks, how leveling should be done, what is the depth of excavation should be done, all those details should be done. Okay, if we can see what are the 4 stages we have discussed, what are the 4 surveys we are doing. First one is map study, reconnaissance survey, preliminary survey, and final location and detailed surveys. What we are doing in the map study, we are deciding the origin and destination, and we are looking for alternative routes in the map. What are the features available from origin to destination, that we are looking in the map study. In the reconnaissance survey, in the second stage, what will happen? Engineer will visit the field and collect the details which are unavailable in the map, which is more important, right? Which are unavailable in the map. In the third one, preliminary survey stage, what we are doing, if there are 3 to 4 alternatives, proposing 3 to 4 alternatives based on all the factors, what we are doing, we are finding the best alternative in the preliminary survey. After deciding the best alternative in the final location and detailed survey, what we are doing, we are deciding the location, drawing the center line, and doing the detailed survey there, deciding the benchmarks, deciding the levelings, everything we are doing, and finalizing the road construction. This is about the engineering surveys. Okay, if we go again to the last topic in this series, like steps in a new highway project. As we all discussed, first stage is map study, second stage is reconnaissance survey, third stage is preliminary survey, fourth one is location of final alignment, and fifth one is detailed survey. And after doing detailed survey, in the sixth stage, what you have to do? Material survey. Material survey is nothing but how much quantity of material is required for that construction of alignment construction or road construction, and what is the availability of that material, from how much distance that material should be transported to that location. Those are all important points to understand for us. Okay, from how much location that material can be transported, what is the cost of the transportation, and with how many people that can be transported, everything we have to understand in the material survey. Design, what is a design? Design geometric standards, how geometric standards can be designed. Okay, what is the side distances, super elevations, everything to construct the road. How many curves are there, how many slopes are there, how much curves are there, how much radius the curve should be there. Okay, for this curve, how much land should be acquired, everything will come under the design. Okay, next in the 8th stage, we will go for the earthwork. How much earthwork cuttings and fillings, how much excavation should happen to construct this highway. It is more important in the 8th stage. Last stage will be pavement construction and construction controls. After all these stages, we will go for the pavement construction. We will construct layer by layer. All the pavements will be constructed layer by layer. Okay, all layers one after the other. First soil layer, then then aggregate layer, then bituminous layer. All layers will be constructed and construction controls will be happen. This is the steps in a new highway project. If you want to construct a new highway project, all these steps should be taken care under this. Okay, thank you.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe VNR Digital Learning Resource YouTube channel.